I want to be an example for the younger people who watch my content. And that's why I think consistency and showing up is so important on social media to say, hey, I'm not changing.
Mhm.
I believe in this so much because it's changed my life. And it's a part of connecting to the one who helps remind me of who I am and give me everything I need to walk out this call. And you have a call on your life too. And it might not be the same as mine, and that's fine. God has assigned you. So, whatever that is, you got to hold on to Him. And one way to do that, because I don't show everything and we're all called to show different things, is prayer. When you talk to the God of the universe, He sits with you.
Mm.
So do that. Like, that's the message I want people to realize when they see my content, to go, you inspired me not just in the moment, and I'll come back to get that inspiration later. It's you've inspired me to tell myself that prayer is important and I can do it, and
Mm.
it's a part of my life. And the thing that I struggle with as a creator, and I want to ask you about this too, is like we can only show so much because we only have so much time. Even I did like a day in the life the other day, just walking people through some of the things that I do to help them understand this is so important to me. But you only see the one side of, gosh, that guy's got good prayers, it's cool, it's exciting. Yes, but that is the surface to what it takes to do this. You know what I mean? Like you said, the weight, it's a weight and it's a burden. Followers are great, being able to reach people's awesome. That just reminds me of God's goodness and will being done through you. It's not about you. But the thing that that I struggle with is, like, how do you show people more? Right? I even thought, well, I could, like, when I was doing my praise and worship the other morning, I'm like, should I record this? I'm like, this is so intimate to me, Lord. I don't feel like I should record this for someone. But then someone gave me a message. Someone sent me a message and they said, I mean, if you did show it, that could help other people see it and then maybe see you doing it and they look up to you. So I wrestled with that.
Mm.
But then I'm like, am I willing to give up that intimate time that's just for you, Lord? So
Mm.
I think what we have the responsibility to do, if we're choosing to be on the platforms and share the message that God has put on our heart and point people to Him, we not only have to do it in the right way and be rooted to Him, we also got to ask ourselves, how can we be a better example to the kids, the younger people, or the parents who maybe share our videos with their kids to inspire them? How do we be an example so they grow up to say, I'm a prayer warrior. I'm a Bible believing Christian. I sit with the Lord. I pursue Him because that person inspires me not to chase them, to chase Him, right? So, how do you think about that in regards to opening people up? Because you're 100% right in what you said. This is hard. We struggle every year with this stuff. We go through ups and downs. And sometimes when I'm going through a down, I don't want to pick up my phone to go, guys, this is tough, you know? So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's the challenge with living your life in front of people. Um, because you're literally, yeah, just putting it out there, and but also people form this understanding of who they think you are. And this is probably something that should be said to those who are viewing this, is that we are normal people. I'm a I'm a normal dude. Like, and people, oftentimes I just tell people, yo, I'm just an ordinary man who has an extraordinary God. Because like
Mm,
people are out here trying to say, no, no, this is sorry, you're just so awesome and you do all these things. I'm not. Like, honestly, my posturing of how I desire to carry myself, and I just think about the Apostle Paul in Ephesians when he says, of all the saints of which I am the least of these. My heart posturing, and honestly, oh, I am emotional today, bro. I just am humbled to the point to think, God, why would you choose me to do this work? Me who has been a reckless person in life, who lived once as a liar and manipulator, a thief. Um, why would you choose me to reach these people? And then to think about, like, again, what my students go through, what people go through in general in their day to day life. Um, it's just like people don't understand. We're just normal people trying to do what's best and steward this platform that God has given us, right? So, you know, I don't know if it's right or wrong to share every single aspect of my life so people can get a right view of who I am.
Mhm.
Again, at the end of the day, God knows my heart behind this. I'm going to do what he's called me to do. People are going to form their opinions. I mean, I got people who are like, "Oh yeah, dude, like you're a multimillionaire." But I wish. You seen gas prices? Yeah, I'm tripping out just like you do, bro. You know, uh, I'm just an ordinary dude with an extraordinary God who is just grateful to have a little bit of space in a place where I can make an impact. I just want to steward that well. And so these are the things that go through my mind. People don't understand. These are the things we go through, right? It's
Yeah.
real life, bro. I pay rent. Rent is due on the first for me, just like it is for you, my guy. I gotta fill up my gas tank. I gotta feed me, my family. I gotta do what I gotta do. So are you. I just have a ministry that's in the digital space that's living my life before people.
I love you so much, bro. And just to build our relationship over the last year and a half has been one of the most important relationships in my life. And you can see just based on you sharing about the things that people do not see that this is a weight. It's a heavy weight to carry. And I'm so thankful, just like you, to just, Lord, you want to make a difference through my life. And I didn't ask you for this. I gave up something that you blessed for this. And that was financial things too. I had a great career. You were pioneering my career in a different space and you were blessing it. And I was thankful and I was working with you on it. You took me out of mental health illness. You did so much for me. And then you're asking me to do this. I didn't have a desire to do this. I asked, I challenged, I said, why? No, not me. Talk it out. And I just couldn't get away from that prompting to say, no, 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 no. I want you to do this, Dane. I want you to do this. And it just wouldn't leave. And it's such, there's so many things about what you said, man. It's just funny because we are human beings. We pay rent. We deal with relationships and family and all of the other things in our lives that are really hard to deal with too. We got even people in our life who are criticizing sometimes what we do, or you're still doing that, you're still praying for people, or you're still doing this. It's like, yes, I am, and I love it. And God is blessing it, and He is making a difference. And if I could just sit with you and share with you the stories, the conversations, the people, and everything. So it's it's a lot, man, and
Mhm.
it's a heavy calling, but it's so rewarding. And just being rooted to Him to keep us going
Yeah.
and give us what we need, or posture check us at times, or give us that level of peace that's just that helps us go, okay, everything's all right. We can focus on today while moving towards and letting God worry about tomorrow.